Good afternoon, everybody. Just give me a second. I am trying to get my trying to get my chat back. There we go. Hello, Tony. Hello, Jeff. Oh, I am not really liking our flavor of weather today because as of right now, we are on a. Okay, I'm crooked. There we go. We are in a tornado watch until 8 p.m. tonight. That's why I'm kind of keeping one eye on the monitor and one eye out the window. I don't know. It doesn't look too threatening yet, but I don't know. We'll find out. I do, the watch isn't too bad. I just don't want it to turn into a warning. But anyhow, I hope the rest of you are all having a great day. Yeah, my day's going. Wanting to get things done today, but because of this weather doing what the weather's doing, everybody's just canceling on me. Like, well, why don't we wait till the weather clears? We got a tornado watch. Like, a what? So I went to AccuWeather, and then it showed up on my phone. Like, oh, right. So I'm not going to go anywhere today. As far as updates or anything computer related, about one of the things I do know today is, in fact, I'm going to do that, but after this live stream, make sure you update your Google Chrome browser. There is a very critical flaw, an exploit that's out running around in Google Chrome, so just go to your Google Chrome browser and make sure it is updated, because once again, there's nasty things out there running around trying to hit Google Chrome. And that's always been the case, and it always will be the case, so the best thing you can do is just make sure you keep everything updated. I had some technical support on the phone this morning. Someone, or not, well, it was kind of this morning, shortly before Doug's. In fact, I got off my phone with, I got off the phone with them. I wasn't just talking to one person. And, I was talking to them, and I kept looking at my phone because the phone was ticking away on minutes. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to be on Doug's here in like 5 minutes. But they finally, they got it to work, and they said they were good to go for a while, but I got to go in one of these days and kind of check up on things and see if things are working the way they're supposed to. But other than that, I really don't have anything as far as computer news or anything. And like I said the other day, I cleaned out my other computer in the bedroom. And oh my god, did I create the dust cloud? That I had the window open and had the AC running, so the air wasn't just gonna sit here. It was just. Yeah, no, I didn't have it on. That's when I was on Zoom when I did that. Yeah, that's the other wiring thing I've got to figure out is. If I want to have the computer on, I gotta unplug the AC. If I want to have the AC on, I gotta unplug the computer. I don't have enough outlets, unfortunately. So to get the pleasure of using one, I gotta unplug the other. So it's one or the other. Because I've tried it at both, having the air conditioner running. Well, besides that, even if I did have the air conditioner running, all you guys would be hearing is just the wind coming off the air conditioner. Because the air conditioner is It's right there. So, yeah. All you would be hearing is wind, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. So, I need a haircut one of these days. I really, really do. I keep putting it off. Anything else? So, as a reminder, next Tuesday, I am leaving for a day and a half. And I've talked to my neighbors, and I talked to the HRA staff, and everybody's on alert that I will be gone. And I'll pretty much have guards at my door standing there. I don't like bad things happening when I leave or when I'm gone, so the office is going to put extra security on this floor as far as the cameras, and they'll have another person up here walking the floors every half hour, because I've got a lot of expensive equipment in this apartment and I don't need it disappearing on me, but have fun getting into my apartment. We got key fobs and we don't have keys. Good luck getting in. So see, that'll be, then I come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully Thursday morning. Like I said, I don't want to be gone too long, but gone long enough to get done what I got to do, and then I'll come back. And but anyhow, I wonder, kind of wondering what you guys are all up to. You're having, I don't know, what's your weather like? Blooper. What's your weather like compared to Minnesota? We're kind of on the edge of having a tornado, so I'm not really sitting here waiting for it, but the skies have kind of brightened up a little bit, and I see a little. Yeah, I'm seeing blue sky. Although I know here, well, along with anywhere, that could change. The weather that could change here in 5 minutes. Could be clear skies and patch of blue sky, and then it just turns all black. Not good times when that happens. I've seen it before. But for now, it's calm, pleasant, and rather nice out. I think after the live stream here, I might go for a bike ride. It's a little bit windy, but yeah. Actually, I need to go over to someone's house and check on their mountain bike. He's got a couple of things he wants me to look at on his. So, that's all I know. I don't really know much. At least not today. Just kind of keeping an eye out on the weather. Is the weather is gonna supposedly gonna turn nasty, but as if right now it is. I don't know. It's calm before the storm. Because there ain't much going on out there. The wind has died down. It's just a light breeze. It's clear. I see patches of blue sky out there. And that's about it. Need to pull my server out of where it's at. Hook that up to a computer that has got a monitor, because I am running into a password username authentication something. It wants a password and username, but I don't know if it's hitting my router and the router isn't letting it through. Although it should. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it to do what it's doing, but that's my major hang up as far as that's concerned. But I got one computer, I got the computer in the bedroom done. It's all nice and clean and shiny. For now. It'll get dust covered here again in about 3 weeks. And I got this computer in here I gotta get done. This one here I also know it needs it badly. Because although this one shouldn't be too bad, it's in here and it's got the God damn it. I hate this desk. Hate it. Well, I got this door thing on here that the bottom hinge thing won't stay on, so the door literally comes off when you open it. So, I don't know if anybody's out there, say hi, because I don't see anything in chat. I did it again. YouTube didn't start until just now. Current viewers 11 or no 1. Yeah. That's just me. So I don't know. I don't know. But as far as computer stuff, I really don't got anything. Yeah, it's a nice day out there. I hear a woodpecker. And it's starting to become a sunny day out there, and I'm sure that's going to change here shortly. Don't look too bad for a tornado watch. Doesn't look too bad at all. It's actually sunny out now. So whatever was out there may have gone around us, which I am really hoping that's what it did. I don't like the idea of a tornado possibly coming in our direction. So, and today, Microsoft is still playing around with the AI stuff, and they still won't leave the Microsoft or the Windows Windows 11 start menu. They just will not leave that alone. They keep changing it. Oh, they say they're adding features to it. I think all they're doing is just adding a headache. Microsoft should probably just leave the start menu alone. It was good the way you guys had it. Why'd you have to change things? I don't know. They've been doing that for a while, and in my opinion, they should just leave it alone. It works. Why break it? When I got all my updates done yesterday, I got my 2 desktops updated for Windows updates. Laptop was done. And then I went to a few other places and got Windows updates done on their computers. They just really didn't want to do it. And now it's raining. It's sunny out and it's raining. We're gonna have a rainbow. Yeah, I just don't like this unpredictable weather. It looks nice out there, it feels nice, and there goes our sun. It's clouding back up again. So I really don't know what our weather is going to be like today. It just kind of, I don't know. Usually you can tell if something's bad is gonna happen because of the smell of the air. I'm not smelling anything yet. But what really gets scary is when everything stops. The wind stops, the birds stop chirping, and everything becomes dead silent. That's when you pick up your tail and run, because what's coming next? Oh, no, people. Yep, here it is. National Weather Service tornado. Wow. They changed it. It was a tornado watch. Now it's a tornado warning. Great. Lovely. Till 3 p.m. today. So that's another 45 minutes. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor or a sturdy building. If you are indoors or above a home vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. That's what I was afraid it was going to do. It changed from a watch, and now we're in a warning. But only for another 45 minutes, so. Oh, not the weather I wanted to be facing today. And I know you guys would probably rather not hear about me complain and talk about me and woe me, but god damn it, we got a tornado warning. But for the time being, things are calm. But if you guys suddenly see me run off that way and forget about the live stream, really? No, it is in a different language. Yeah, the radar must have detected something, because when I just last looked at it, here comes the downpour. Then a heavy downpour at that. But when I checked things earlier, it wasn't really all that bad, but yeah, this is not exactly what I wanted to spend my afternoon doing, is worrying about what the weather is going to do. But like I said, it's only for another 45 minutes, so I think we'll be okay. Something would have to show up awfully doggone quick. You know what that also tells me? There go the tornado warnings, the sirens. Hear that? That's our tornado siren. The tornado has, well, they're doing that because of they don't just send the sirens off because of a spotted tornado. They're also sending off the sirens because the thunderstorms and the weather is getting bad enough that they're telling you to get the F inside. There's two reasons why they're sending that siren off. Not just because there's a tornado in the area, but because they're telling you to get your ass back inside. Get down to a basement. Yeah, I don't see people worrying about it. There's people walking across the bridge, just slowly grazing across the bridge. They're not running for their lives. But then a lot of people around here don't think they don't take the weather serious enough. They're just grazing across the bridge, just slowly walking. If it were me, I'd be dancing across that bridge. Yeah, I'd be getting the hell up out of there. So yeah, people aren't too worried about it. Looks west of you in the weather service map. Just west. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, that's kind of what I looked at too, Jeff. When I looked at radar, it kind of looked like everything was just kind of, again, going around us. Which is fine. The tornadoes can go around us, but... hang on, guys. I'll be back in a second. Well, here comes the hail. Yeah, it's got hail, heavy downpours of wind, rain. The wind isn't really picking up yet, but yeah, everybody's out on the balcony. And I say, you guys, if there are tornadoes coming, this is not the place to be, is on the balcony. Get your ass back into your apartment. Well, it's just raining. I said, Ames. He went back inside. Said, okay, all right. I said, that's hail. And I said, and I told him, you know damn well what that means. He says, yeah, I do. And then get your ass back inside, get back into your apartment. Oh, lovely afternoon, guys. Lovely afternoon. Yay. Get to experience bad weather for the first time this summer. Although, like I said the other night, guys, I knew 2 days ago this was going to happen because we've been blistering hot up here for the last 3 days, and it has not let up. So I'm not surprised this is happening. Every time we get into the 90s like that, and we flirt with 100 degrees, this bullshit happens. Every time. So I'm not too worried. If I have to, I'll either run to the bathroom and close the door, or I don't know where I'd go. They say the apartment's the best place to be in a tornado, but it depends on what side of the tornado hits my side of the building. No, it's not the best place to be. Hits the other side of the building, well, fine, let it hit the other side of the building. But if it hits coming in this direction, towards my direction, yeah, I'm screwed, glued, and tattooed. But yeah, once again, it's calming down, so I don't think there's too much to worry about at this point. How often does this occur? Oh, last summer it was kind of bad. We had 2 bad storms. This year so far, this is our first real bad thunderstorm slash tornado. I have a feeling tornado touchdown somewhere. I just have a feeling. Yeah, that smell. My nose is telling me I don't like what I'm smelling. It's got that smell in the air, not just the rain. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. When the raindrops get about that big, I think, I don't know. I want to say we're okay for now, but yeah, Tony, usually once or twice in the summertime we get this kind of weather. You know, Mother Nature just has to torment us for a little bit, and then things move on, things clear out, and but yeah, if we're gonna have the kind of summer that they're predicting, we could have these kind of storms 2 or 3 times a year, or in the summer. This is our first major storm, and there's the thunder. It is 2:26, guys. I'm thinking about shutting it down because it is getting too still outside, and I don't like it when it does that. The wind has completely stopped. I mean, there's no wind at all. The rain is kind of down to a drizzle. And I got the smell in the air like something isn't right. Something's telling me it's the atmosphere is way off balance. Oh, God. Yeah, I just looked out my window. We got a big black cloud sitting over the building. So I just kind of looked out that way and kind of looked upward. It's a big, huge black cloud sitting over the high rise. And it's kind of moving off in the northeast direction. But it's currently sitting right above us, which is not good. I don't want it sitting there. I want that black cloud to kind of just move away. Fuck. Not what I wanted to deal with today. It really wasn't. There go the school buses. It's 3:27. School gets out at 3:10. And see, if there's a tornado in the area, those buses in the school bus parking lot, they won't leave until this weather clears. They will get told to just sit. They don't care if the kids get home at 6 o'clock at night. They won't move until radar tells them there's no threat of a tornado. So they could be sitting there for a while. They could be sitting there till 4 o'clock, 4:30, in the school buses with the windows and doors closed and just looking at the sky, hoping nothing happens. This happened to me once when I was in grade school, and I was on these buses here in my town. We got stopped for about 40 minutes because there's tornadoes in the area. So I got on my bus back in 1983. Oh, come on. Stop with the sirens. Really? Well, what does that mean, guys? In this tornado, the sirens go off for a second time? I'll tell you what it means. It means they have detected and seen a second tornado. There is a tornado in the area. Because the sirens are going off for the second time now. You guys hear that? Can you hear the siren when it comes around? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but that's the second time the sirens went off. I don't know, I might hang out with you guys for a little bit. I don't like this idea of just sitting here all by myself and then getting blown away by a tornado. Yeah, there's that black cloud. It did move. And no, it's not gray. It's not white. It's black. It is, I wish I could show you guys, but my webcam cord won't, it won't stretch far enough. But otherwise, I'd gladly show you the cloud that's sitting over us right now, because it's starting to kind of move. Yeah, all we need to see in these clouds up here, all we need to see is a little bit of rotation. And getting by, I'm out of here. Oh, why? Why today? Why on the day when I want to do a live stream? Does this weather have to do this? Like I said, I hope you're all having a better day than I am. Because, yeah, they're not shutting that siren off either. They would have shut it off by now if they hadn't thought there was something in the area. Man, I wish I could show you guys this cloud. It is nasty, it is ugly. And the only thing I don't want to see out of it is rotation. I'm starting to see maybe a... I don't know, I just don't want to see the tail of a tornado start showing up. But if this is where it's gonna form right out of this. It's gonna, and it's sitting right over us. It's sitting right over the high. Let me take a look again. Oh yeah. Okay, finally they shut it off. And then the wind picks up. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. Yeah. Yeah, and the basketball games we're going to have over in the fields across from the high rise, they just got canceled because the bus just left. They said, if you're going to have tornadoes here in this area, we're out of here. So they just canceled all baseball games because the charter bus just left. They booked it and they got to say, we're getting the hell out of here. They're heading back home. They're not going to be in the same area if we're going to have a tornado. And there's obviously the threat of one because they've never set the tornadoes twice in a half hour. So there's something out there that the radar keeps kicking off the sirens. It had to have seen a tornado or two. Yeah, 84 and sunny here. Well, it's 70 something here. I think the last time I saw it was like 76. Drastic cool down from what it was yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. So I'm kind of welcoming the cool weather, but then again, you go down south, you got the hot weather up here. Now we've got the cool weather. Well, you know what happens when hot and cold mix. Our environment is in the right state to be kicking out that kind of nasty, ugly. Yeah, it's quiet again for now, but I just don't like the idea. I don't like it at all. But I think I'll be alright. Just gotta wait till 3, oh, wait a minute, when did they say? Say 2:45 or 3:45? I think they said 3:42. 2:15. Okay, so then that means they're going on till 3:15 with a tornado warning. I'm checking next door. Someone just came out with a post about it. That's my new Facebook. Updated at 2:25 p.m. They just updated this a little bit ago. If you install iRun on your phone. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, BH Ringer. Or somehow. Yeah, that's the other thing I want to do. Speaking of back and getting on the computer subject again. I don't think Ken's here. I don't think. No, he's not. I would like to share things with you on the internet through these live streams, but I don't have this set up for that yet. But that's one thing I'd like to do, because then I'd have things to show you guys on the internet, and we go walking down the road, and I can actually show you a couple of towns I used to live in. You know, through Street View. And then on the live stream, you guys will be looking at my monitor the same way I am, except through OBS, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I think it's through IBS or IBS, OBS, whatever it's called. IES, or however you say it. Yeah, we're back to non-threatening skies again. The cloud cover is lightening up, and that threatening smell that I was smelling a little bit ago, I'm not smelling it so much anymore. Yeah, there was that smell of something, and I just knew that it didn't smell right to me. Not smelling it so much anymore. So, for the time being, I think we're clear. I think we're okay. Come on, Doug, read chat. Hello, Kim. I don't know if you've been sitting here or listening, Ken, but Mother Nature just got done throwing us a couple of, I don't know, tried threatening a tornado at us. It seems to be it's fine now, but it wasn't for about 5-10 minutes in there. That's why I wasn't paying attention to chat really, because I was looking out the window. But I think it's passed. I think it's done. I think this weather is. Yeah, I think it's gonna mellow out. I think we're fine. I say that, and then the building gets plummeted with a tornado. Now, all kidding aside, I think we're gonna do okay. And then, unless that storm cell or whatever decides to turn around, but last I heard, I think it's running away from us, which is okay with me. I don't want no tornado hitting my neighborhood. But I do know that tomorrow we are going to hear about where the tornadoes touched down, because there had to have been the one that touched down, because they never set the sirens off 2 times in a row like that within a half hour. So that kind of tells me radar saw something it didn't like, and it saw it twice. I don't know if it's the same storm that took a second round and radar caught it as a separate tornado or a separate rotation. I don't know. I don't know enough about weather to make that kind of accurate decision, but I'll be back with you guys in just a second. I'm going to look at radar real quick. I want to make sure that yeah, there's the first band we went through. There's the second. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's done. It looks like those two bands of weather kind of went beyond our area. It kind of looks like it's breaking up a little bit. So there's the one we just had. Yeah, and there's nothing behind it. So yeah, it's done. There is nothing behind it. So the clouds should be clearing out. Wind should be calming down. And we will have the continuation of a good day. Little interruption of a tornado warning, but I think it's all past us, so I think I'm fine. I think we're gonna live to see another day, folks. Yeah, it's quieting down out there, so yeah, that was kind of interesting. I don't like having live streams like this and having to get you guys worried whether I'm gonna get blown away in a tornado, but I think it's past us. I think we're good to go for now. Yeah, I was just gonna ask, where are you getting that feature at? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay. No, again, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. It doesn't take much to lose me in the weeds, so. But yeah, I think disaster averted. I think I can say that for now. I think we're good to go. Oh, nobody's really trying to get a hold of me, so no urgent phone calls, no anybody yet saying that something bad happened. And it's starting to heat back up outside, so not gonna get too warm, but I think we dropped down to like the 60s there for a bit. And I can feel the temperature. It's starting to warm up a little bit. So yeah, I think we're good to go, folks. That's good. Now I can kind of relax a little bit. I don't like it when I see tornado warnings and then the tornado sirens going off. I get a little nervous because you just never know. Especially when you see a black cloud sitting over you, all dark grayish, kind of black. It wasn't friendly looking at all. And it was sitting directly over my building, and then it kind of crept out a little bit, and I could see it right there. It's like, get out of here, cloud. I don't want you here no more. So, yeah, that OBS is how I normally share things. Share things on screen or whatever, however you do that. That's how I do it, is with OBS. I just gotta figure out how. Want you guys to see what I see, but and this jalopy of a thing, I don't know if I could do that or not. Everybody says everybody's computer can do certain things. Well, you guys haven't met my computers. They have a tendency to say no to most requests of going to new websites or trying different things. Usually I'll close something or shut something down, so I usually don't. I don't know, I could try it, but I like OBS. But if it's something for me to try elsewhere, doing something, that's just another learning curve for me. That's why I'm not really wanting to do anything else. It'll be something else for me to learn, something else for me to get a hold of, and like, okay, and they said, and how do you do this again? I'll go to OBS. At least I know OBS. I can somewhat do that. Somewhat do that. But other programs I've never heard of before, you're sending me down a tunnel of nothingness. Yeah, I think we're good, folks. So. You knew that, and yes, you would avoid that. And there's the sun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, folks. I think disaster has been averted. I think we're gonna have the rest of our afternoon be nice, pleasant, and quiet. But if anything else shows up, I'll get back on something and let you guys know. Actually, I'm gonna jump off of here in about a minute, and I'm gonna get on Zoom and stay on there for a couple of minutes, and then venture outside. But I think the bad weather's over with. I think it's done. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you all have a great afternoon. Good afternoon. Keep doing what you're doing. Have fun. Stay safe. Have fun. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. And Zoom homies, expect me in a couple of minutes. I got a couple of things to find here. Get another Mountain Dew, and I'll join you on Zoom. So until later, folks. Bye. Hello, Darren. Like I was just saying, I'm going to be getting off here and going on Zoom for a couple of minutes and let you guys know what else is going on over there. So I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.